I'm really excited today to show you this light box, and you can see this is a really thin light box. I have a couple of others I've used with some of my clients that I work with, and they're really thick. Now this light box is for tracing, for drawing, and let me show you how it works. You'll notice, let me show you first just on the table. If I were going to trace this design onto another piece of paper and I lay it on the table, you can kind of see it through, but it would be a little harder. So let me show you what happens when you use this light box. Now with this light box, this is, you just touch here for the power and it comes on, but it has different levels of brightness. So even on this first level of brightness, you can see that now we can really see the picture. But look at that when we put it up on the highest level. So it would be really easy. It's almost like you don't even have a piece of paper over it. It would be really easy for me to trace this. Now you might say, well, why is that important? But for somebody who likes to draw, or somebody who wants to add something to their drawings, or for somebody like me who has 4 children and they all have these school projects and things they're supposed to do, that sometimes this is an important thing to be able to do, to add to maybe one of their posters or to a project. And it's just fun. And it also gets kids doing something creative. It gets them away from video games and electronics where they're just focused on that, but they're actually drawing. They're using fine motor skills. Now, I work with special needs children, and one of the reasons that we use a light box is for children who have vision impairments. And so you can see that if this is just a plain surface, let me show it to you on the table, and I want to do something like with these flashcards, you can see them okay. But for a kid who has a vision impairment, they may not be able to see those. But if I put light behind it, then it really just illuminates them. So now they can really see the difference between the light around them and the red in the picture. Or so if I'm working on colors or maybe shapes, I can do blocks on it. I like that it's flat and it just sits on the table. And so this is really handy for, again, my children, or if I need to do something. I'm on a lot of boards and with church events that a lot of times I've thought, I wish I had an overhead projector so I could shine something on the wall and trace it. Well, now with this light box, I can do that. I can trace things. Like I said, I can use these with some of my families that I work with visually impaired kids, to give them that background that they need, that light, so that they're able to see things better. It works really well. I love that it has the different levels of brightness, so you just use what you need.